This time, I am taking Jetta to be exhibited at the Dusseldorf Pet Show, where it is my hope she will sweep all before her in the miscellaneous pets category. Roy Orbison is to be the celebrity judge. This boosts my hopes, as he has already shown himself a connoisseur of well-groomed terrapins and admired Jetta's lines. However, when I meet him backstage, before the show, his eyes are unreadable behind his trademark dark glasses. I will show no favour, he warns. If Jetta is to take the prize rosette, it will be on her own merits. I would expect nothing less, I say. Just then there is a bark from where the various pets are massing. Roy gives a start. What was that? He demands. A dog, perchance? That was no dog, says Roy ominously. Suddenly he gives a mighty sneeze. Gesundheit, I say. But the sneezing is not all. Behind his trademark dark glasses, his eyes are running, and his face has become swollen and puffy and covered in red blotches. Ah, says Roy, my allergies. Some fool must have brought seals here. Indeed, I believe there are a number of seals entered in the competition. Confound it. I loathe and detest those creatures, for the fact is, I am allergic to them. That is terrible, Roy. I do not wish to speak self-pityingly, but all my life this tragic syndrome has set me apart and made me little better than half a man. He wrings his hands. Whenever seals are to be part of an evening's entertainment, I have to make my excuses and leave. My rock star friends are starting to think me a spoilsport and a poor stick. To be unable to go near seals. You must be the loneliest man in the world. It is so. More to the point, I cannot judge the contest in this condition. I scratch my ear and clear my throat. Roy, I say, I believe I have an idea. Are you perchance familiar with the tale of the boy in the bubble? What of it? I take out a roll of Clingfilm and unravel it a little way with that sticky rasp that makes my tummy flutter with anticipation. I say, I happen to have a roll of Clingfilm with me. Capital, says Roy, interrupting me. I perceive what is in your mind. Please, go and garrote the seals with it at once. I am taken aback somewhat, and blink. Alas, Roy, an archaic bylaw dating from 1423 forbids the killing of seals at a public festival. This is a white lie, as to the best of my knowledge there is no such foolish law. I had in mind more. Yes, I understand now. If you make me some gloves of Clingfilm, I can go and illegally bludgeon them to death without leaving fingerprints. But, Roy, if you are seen, the negative publicity. Roy considers. What you say is true, although it might boost my profile amongst disaffected and nihilistic teenagers from Dusseldorf's deprived lower-middle-class areas. I had the idea that, yes, I see, if you disguise my face with Clingfilm, I can kill the seals in anonymity. But your trademark black clothing would be recognised. In that case, there is only one thing for it. You must completely wrap me up in Clingfilm at once. But of course. I start from the ankles and work my way up. I must add several layers so that he may be disguised, but I must wrap each limb individually so that he will be free to bludgeon the seals to death. Soon, Roy Orbison is completely wrapped in Clingfilm. If I was a seal, I would clap my flippers and say, "Off." You are completely wrapped in Clingfilm, I say. Now to massacre the seals, says Roy, picking up a length of lead piping. But, Roy, perceive, you are no longer swollen and sneezing. Ah, so, says Roy, it is true. This miracle substance is protecting me from the seal pollen. For the first time in my life, I am a whole man. Just then, a little seal comes lolloping up to us, its wet nose glistening. Gingerly, Roy pats it, and it rubs its nose against him. I never knew how beautiful they were. He spends the rest of the day frolicking with the seals, rolling around on the floor with them and tickling them. Instead of bludgeoning them with the lead pipe, he throws it for them to fetch. Regrettably, he awards the prize rosette to a seal. Jetta comes second and is sulky and withdrawn for a week. However, the main thing is I enabled Roy to have a new experience and wrapped him in Clingfilm.